All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Some of you may have seen already the title of the video. We're going live. We haven't been live in a little while, so I'm glad to be live with you guys today. Right. Oh, let me go ahead and turn that down. Some of you may have, so that's not an issue. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. We're going to be talking about Liquidix today, and of course, this video is going to be able to be viewed after in the live section for those of you that may miss it. We don't want anybody to miss it, so we're going to give some time to let some folks come in the room. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that our thumbnail at least looks like Liquidix, right? Give me 1 second while I get it together. Y'all come on in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Y'all come on in. We're going to have a special guest on the call today on this very special live presentation of Liquidix. And don't know that it's going to be a full presentation. We are going to have a special guest who is of leadership in Liquidix. And we're going to allow people to ask questions about what Liquidix is. We're going to allow him to speak about why he believes Liquidix is special, why I believe Liquidix is going to be a very special opportunity in the space, and you don't want to miss this. So y'all come on in. We're probably going to get started right around 11. I don't know how much time we have with our special guest, but we're going to use as much as we can. And then, of course, when we're done, we're going to get on to what we usually do. We're going to talk about our platforms for today. Let's see. Let's see here. Trying to see if it'll allow me to change the thumbnail. It may not let me change it till after, which is quite all right, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite all right. That is quite all right. What's going on? Let me check the comment section. We got a couple comments. Good afternoon. What's going on? So I guess it's afternoon where you are, huh? It is still the morning here. It's 10:45 a.m. But good afternoon, Antoine, wherever you are. JR, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. We got 19 people in, so that means I need to see 19 people pressing that like button. We're going to have a very special guest on today. I'm actually in the process of making sure that he has our Zoom link right now so that he can pop in when the time comes. What's going on, everybody? Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. We got 24 people on right now. Glad to have you all. If you want to share with others, feel free to share. We're going to have a very special guest coming on today. As we talk about the Liquidix opportunity, I am one that believes this Liquidix opportunity is a fairly special opportunity that we have on our hands. And we have access to one of the most important people in Liquidix, a person that has been doing a lot of the presentations for our team and for his team and for many teams, actually. So I'm in the process of dropping this Zoom call and Zoom link in the chat. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Let me get on back to these comments so I can read what's going on. G Traders in the building, my guy. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Watching live from Crypto Crankville. That's a beautiful place, ain't it? Ain't the sun always shine? Well, the sun ain't always shining in Crypto Crankville, but I guess if you're in Crypto Crankville, you're cranking out that crypto, right? So it's got to be always shining. That's awesome. All the way from South Africa, Antoine's tuning in from all the way in South Africa. Shout out to Antoine, and thank you for joining us this morning, this afternoon for you. So glad to have you. Tracy Cook says, good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Thank you for joining. Flacco Dominican, hey, man, you can at least say my name right. It's literally in the title of every video. It's BANKOFJHAROL, bro. Call me Gerald. that's a come on, man, right there, man. Come on, man. Anyway, but thank you for joining. I appreciate you tuning in from New York. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Listen, we're gonna be getting started probably in a little less than 10, well, around 10 minutes or so, but we want to give everybody an opportunity to get in the room that wants to get in the room. Today, we got a special guest. Artur is gonna be joining us today, and he is one of the most important people in Liquidix. He's actually just hit a special rank. So he's ready to come in now. I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. He's ready, though. He is ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to let him in shortly. Before we get started, y'all know how we do. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by that WhatsApp man. Like, it's serious. The WhatsApp man, the helpline, Miss Clara, there's going to be a lot of different people or different bots or whatever they are that try to get your attention and make you think that it's me. It's not me. If you don't see BANKOFJHAROL next to my logo, it's not me, ladies and gentlemen. So stay diligent. Don't be too naive in this space. New Life Digital Marketing, Aaron from Chicago. Shout out to Aaron from Chicago. Thank you for joining us this morning. You're all good, Flacco. You know, I just gotta, my mama and my daddy gave me that name, so I gotta put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? The least people can do is spell it right. I'm not guaranteeing everybody's gonna say Gerald right, even though I do say that every day as well. Mike Campbell, Mike Canadian. Shout out to Canada and shout out to Mike. Thank you for joining today. We've got 22 people watching now. I love to get at least 20 people to watch, to like this video right now. We've got Artur. He's ready to go. He's sitting in the wings and he's ready to jump in, but we want to make sure that he's got somebody to jump into. So y'all go ahead, invite some people in. We're going to have him come on in about 3 minutes, y'all. 3 minutes. His time is very precious, but we also want to make sure that we have as many people as we can. And of course, just understand this video will be accessible in the live section as soon as we're done streaming it today. So we're going to talk about things. If you guys have questions, if you guys have anything you want to know about Liquidix, this is a great time. For those of you that don't know what Liquidix is, it's one of the platforms that we have just launched not too long ago. It went through a pre-launch phase and it is officially live, ladies and gentlemen, right now. So for those of you that may be interested in a platform, we're going to be bringing more information on that said platform today live. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to go live. I haven't been on live with you guys in a little while. Haven't had an opportunity to interact with you guys in a little while. So we're excited to be able to do that today. Let's see here. All right. In about a minute, ladies and gentlemen, about 60 seconds, we're going to go ahead and let them in. We got 21 people right now. If you're in this room and you haven't liked the video yet, I haven't even liked it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and like it right now. Just go ahead and hit that like button. Hopefully, as we continue on, more people will see this and they'll decide to tune in and see what we got going on. We're gonna be talking about Liquidix today, and we have our special guest on, and he's live with us. We're gonna bring him on in about 30 seconds, y'all. So 30 seconds, we're gonna have Artur come and join us. We're excited about him joining us today. He's gonna bring a wealth of information of this platform that we are in and that we're excited about. 15 seconds, y'all, 15 seconds. Go ahead and like this video if you have not already. Go ahead and like this video if you have not already, ladies and gentlemen. All right, without further ado, we're going to bring Artur into the room, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this handsome guy right here. I think he's probably got a better... Artur, you got to have a better, you definitely have a better profile picture on Zoom than I do. I thought I was looking pretty good, man, but you are sharp. You are sharp, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for...
I know it's a different time over there, but how are you feeling today, man? You feeling good?
Yeah, I feel every day amazing. I'm a very positive guy. And yeah, it's almost 10 p.m. here. I live in Vietnam. I got married here. We're expecting a baby. So my life has been here already 11 months.
That's awesome. So, yeah. Can we give you a quick congratulations for stepping into fatherhood strong? And I gotta admit, I'm feeling a little bit underdressed today. I'm feeling a little bit underdressed right now. That's all. This tie-dye shirt ain't cutting it. But listen, man, I just want to, first of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. A little bit different presentation for us. Of course, it kind of looks the same here for me and you, but we are live officially on YouTube. And we've got a few people in. We've been in Liquidix for a few weeks, and we've gone through a little bit of a pre-launch phase, and we are now officially live. And we are running, and it's running strong. So to have you on, we just want to say thank you for your time. I know your time is precious. I know you've got other calls and things going on, but we really appreciate you taking that time. So first of all, I want to lay the floor open to you to kind of introduce yourself, who you are, what you mean to Liquidix, and what Liquidix means to you.
Yeah, my name is Artur Rasman, as you can see also here, right? I'm not hiding my name or anything, so you can find me on Facebook.
You can look him up, y'all. He's verifiable.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, everywhere. So yeah, I'm president of sales in Liquidix, and I'm usually not taking this kind of offers. I had it before also, but I'm very, how to say, I'm gonna go into company. If I see something is wrong, I cannot put my name there, because for me it's reputation versus money, right?
That's
always
right.
Reputation, because once you lose your reputation, you know, you lose your life basically, right? And especially in this space, in crypto space, in network marketing, right? And some people love network marketing, some hate, but this is my love, you know, already for 3.5 years. Before that, I was a wrestling coach. I was a wrestler for 15 years. I have a 9 times champion in my country. I'm from Europe, from Estonia, small country. Yeah, I was a wrestling coach, and after that, with COVID hit the world, I found network marketing, and now I'm fully in and enjoying it. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So we have kind of a similar story. I've been a network marketer since I was 19. That was one of the first opportunities that I felt like was it matched how I felt. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity to be able to not only have more control over what I was making due to my own efforts and my own production, but to also help others as well see something past that regular 9-to-5 grind. We're both former athletes. I'm a baseball guy. I played baseball in college. I don't talk about that too much, but because we're here to crank that crypto now. But it's been an amazing journey, and we have a lot in common. I also know that you sing a little bit. I'm not going to put you on the spot today or anything like that. But I know you're a little bit of a singer, and those folks out there that know Gerald outside of Bank of Gerald, that's another one of my professions. So
yeah, it's a funny story, you know. That time when I was a wrestler, I also was a singer. You know, I was in a Estonian X Factor. I took 4th place there. It was 2008, so it was a long time ago. But I play guitar, I play piano, and yeah, this is one of my passions also. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So I know you're a busy guy, and we've got a topic at hand. We've got Liquidix, right? We've got a platform that has provided us a very special opportunity, right? It's a little bit different. It's actually a lot of bit different than some of the things that we have been a part of before. Those of you that may not know my history in this space and on YouTube, I started off in the very, very risky, very rug pull-ish type of industry called hypes, right? That's how I got my start in this YouTube space. So we've kind of graduated from hypes to platforms that we would call legacy platforms that may last over 6 months or things like that. Then we got into some things that have lasted for some years. And now we're at a place where we're solely trying to find those opportunities that we feel are going to give people a chance to really make a passive income, right? Something that they can choose on their own to decide. We're very accountable here on our channel. Of course, we're all accountable for the decisions that we make. So just like I was making those risky decisions in the past with the hypes, it's now my decision to decide to find better platforms. So when Liquidix came my way and I had already started learning about liquidity providers on a very minimal scale, right? Very basic, very ground floor, but I hadn't really learned about them or even heard about them until this last probably 6 or 8 months or so. So when this came around, I was like, okay, I'm in that phase now where I'm hearing more about the importance of liquidity providers in the different platforms that we're in. And for this opportunity, it seemed to go hand in hand with what liquidity providers provide to the community. So I'd like to know your thoughts about what makes Liquidix special, how it plays in that space, or whatever you'd want to share about that. And then, of course, what our opportunity is with Liquidix.
Yeah, first of all, everything what I say today, it's coming from Alex Moyer, right? Yes. Alex Moyer is the founder of the liquidity pool, and maybe later you can share the Telegram group, and in the Telegram group you can share the interview what I had with Alex, so you guys gonna hear directly from him. I see some YouTubers who don't like network marketing. They told, you know, about me that, yeah, it's this what he's talking, you know, they don't believe that Alex is behind it because Alex is not promoting this on his YouTube channel. It's AM Crypto. What's the reason why he's not promoting it? The thing is that the concept is different. He has done his YouTube channel only about crypto trading, right? He's teaching, giving knowledge about crypto trading. He has actually traditional businesses. He has more projects, but he's never showing them on his YouTube channel because the concept is 100% different. Is it okay if I use my whiteboard?
Yes, as long as we can see it, you can use it.
Yeah, wait a second. Give me a second. So yeah, I will try to make you understand what is the big difference here, right? So first of all, if you know or not, but this liquidity pool has been running from 2020, not Liquidix, but this liquidity pool 2020, right? And Alex is the founder of it, correct? In a second, I need to, oh, okay. So 2020. So what is the, why I trusted Liquidix? Why I trusted his pool? Because, you know, the minimum investment with Alex, when he founded this, was $1 million. The minimum investment, yeah? And he's talking in my interview the same about it, yeah? You can later check it. So $1 million. So he has, until today, he has these people in. One of these people in 2021 is my partner now in Liquidix. He invested in 2021 $1 million in his pool. Until today, with compounding, he's earning up to 7.5% monthly. We get to this also because I know that most of you are looking high percentages, but what you don't understand is that your investment from beginning, you can withdraw some of it from day one. I will show you later, yeah? So secondly, why I trust it is because it's liquidity mining and you're gonna be liquidity provider in Uniswap decentralized exchange, right? And Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange what is out there. Yeah. We can compare it to Binance. Binance is centralized, of course. Uniswap is decentralized, right? Binance is the biggest centralized. Uniswap is the biggest decentralized. So Uniswap has 700 plus minus million trading volume in 24 hours. So why is this important? Liquidity mining, you get how we get the profit, right? We get the profit from inside the liquidity pool from the trading fees. So as you can see, if there is $700 million trading volume, there is always happening fees. We cannot go into the minus, right? So we're earning from, we're earning the fees, some portion of the fees, let's say portion of the fees, a portion of fees. So it's up to 7.5% monthly. Yeah, I see many of comments on your page, on some other people who promoted this. They say, why we need to give somebody else the money to do this if we can go and do the same? Yes, you can go and do the same. Nobody's telling you cannot go. Go to Uniswap, be a liquidity provider, but the risk is much higher if you need to choose the right pools, right? And your percentage will be much lower. Right. It's going to be like, let's say, from 1% to maybe 2% per month. Right. And let's be honest, that's a lot less passive. If we're interested in doing something passive that we can kind of sit and let work for us, it doesn't make sense for us to be the ones to go straight to Uniswap because that's more work and more knowledge that we have to have when we have the opportunity to just let the pros do what the pros do. But go ahead. So secondly, they are not doing it manually, right? If I tell you now how they do it, it sounds a little bit crazy, right? But it's true because, again, Alex interview later we share. So what they're using, how Alex got into liquidity mining as a trader, he's a 9-figure guy today already. So he heard from one other project, they wanted him to invest in their liquidity pool. He didn't invest, but he got interested how they do it because for him it was like very hard to understand. So he got very interested and he called his partner his partner is working in German government, right? So this sounds now very like interesting, but this partner told him, Alex, we have a bot which was built for the German government for the blockchain, but they have not used it. So Alex asked, can we use it for the liquidity mining? And what we can do, you know, to get it. He said, yeah, we need to implement, change some things, and we can try this, right? So they got an agreement with German government, an NDA, like a contract, everything. They cannot show the smart contract because it's kind of a unique thing. Anyone can do it if they see the smart contract, right? So they tried it and they implemented it in 2020. Until today, the same bot is working also for you if you deposit the money. The same bot until today is making up to 7.5% each month with compounding, right? So this is the thing. The other company which offered him to be a liquidity provider in their project, it collapsed because they do everything manually. And manually to watch it is pretty hard. So this bot of Alex is working on algorithms secured by smart contracts, right? So let's move on. I will show you also a little bit differences. I hope this is understandable, this part, how this works, and also the safety of decentralized exchange, right? Because decentralized exchange it's very hard that somebody gonna hack in. It can happen, right? But it's a small percentage. So let me show you some examples, right? Just examples with some X companies, okay? I'll show you X company. If you're gonna invest in, deposit in some X company, $10,000, let's say, right? So this 10K is actually taken away from you, is locked, right? They say they promise you 15% per month. 15% monthly, okay? So what does this mean? Is it the profit for you? No, it's not the profit because you're earning your money back right now, right? So 15. So it's gonna take you more than 6 months to reach your 100% ROI, correct?
Correct.
So 60 months is 90% of your money. Sorry, 6 months, 90% of your money, 6.5 months, let's say, you will reach your money back. You get your money back. And then you start to get in profit, right? So second thing is, they have something even 40 weeks packages. 40 weeks, let's say, is locked. Or they have 60 weeks, right? 60 weeks is 15 months, right? So after 15 months, maybe you get it, maybe not, right? This is a kind of a, you know, game as it is, right?
Right.
So then some companies have something called capping, 300%.
Right, we've seen that. Yep.
That means if you hit from your 1,000 or 10,000, you hit 300%, 30K, not only from the so-called trading, but also from the commission, what you earn from the team, you need to reinvest. So now is a question, why we need to reinvest if there is really a trading? This is a good question, right? And the thing is that they need money to come in. Until it comes in, and it's all good. But in the end, you know, we know what's happening. If you jump in the beginning, it's okay, but if you come in the end, it's not going to work out anymore, right?
Right.
So then my question is, if I refer, because you know, your channel is about network marketing also, yeah? Like refer people, you get commission. If I refer somebody, yeah, let's say Jarol, I referred you, you put in 10K, right? They say 100% of your money, 100% of your money is going into the trading. My question is, where is coming the money for me for the commissions if the 100% is going into the trading? Right. And this is the part what they don't show. We show you, I later show you what will happen, right? They don't show you that actually some of this money is going into the bonus plan pool, right? But to not scare you, they say 100% is going into the trading, right? So secondly, usually they don't have compounding, but if you buy a bigger package, they also have compounding, but they lock your amount. They compound, but they lock it, right?
Right.
Now I show you the big difference, right? Pay attention. I understood that many of the people didn't get 1 point, that their investment is actually not locked. So Liquidix, 10K investment, the same, yeah? 10,000 investment. No cap, no locking amount. What will happen with the 10K? Very important. 70%, that means $7,000 stays as a liquidity providing, stays on your account. You can withdraw it at any time. This is not locked for you. Withdraw at any time, your investment. Let's say something happens next week. You need the money. Something happens in your family. Okay, you're going to be in loss. You're going to be in loss, but you still can get hands on your 70%. You don't need to wait 40 weeks or 10 weeks or 15 weeks, right? So what will happen with 30%? Do you remember? I told you in the last example, if you refer somebody in the business, so 30% is going to the bonus plan, which is mathematically calculated, right? The bonus plan is also very interesting, right? So 30% is going to the bonus plan. Bonus plan, right? So pay attention now. As I showed you, with 15% per month. So usually if I show people 7.5%, 7.5% and 15%, what they do, they look at the big percentage and they run this. They don't see, you know, this picture, that this company is locking your amount. You start to earn your money back. Right. Here, 70% stays in your account. So that means in the X company, you're starting actually with $0 your first month. That's right. And you earn 15% first month, right? Here you start your first month with $7,000 already on your account. Yep. So the 7,000 now gonna give you, let's do example with 7.5. It's actually up to 7.5 from 2020 until today. The lowest percentage, 1 month was 5.5, but usually is more than 7, right? So let's say this amount start to generate you up to 7.5%. Okay, 7.5. To reach your ROI, to get again to the 10,000, it's gonna take you 4.9 months. Some people I see that they didn't calculate it right because they didn't understand that they start with 7,000 on their account already, not from zero. Correct. So with compounding, it's gonna take you less than 5 months to reach your ROI. Yep. And it's always withdrawable, whatever 7,000 plus your profits. This is available for you, and this is very powerful, right? So what else? No cap, right? No 300%, no whatever you put in, because Alex is really generating the money. We don't need your reinvestment all the time. You put it in, you enjoy your profit. That's right. If you want to put more, let's say next month, you put more, but then you need to understand it's always like this 70-30 rule, right? Yep. From your compounding, if you compound, in back office is a button, auto compound. If it's on, from the compounding, the company don't take anything away, right? It's not 70-30. But if you put auto compound off and you want to reinvest again, let's say in 2 months, then it's again 70-30. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because the comp plan needs to work. It's network marketing. Yeah. Love it, hate it, but this is a network marketing here. We need also for the bonus plan, right? Yep. So if you understand the power of this, is always withdrawable for you. if you invest today, tomorrow you can withdraw it.
That's right.
Is available for you, and that's the power. I will not go like into the bonus plan, because for me today was important for the people who want to deposit and generate the money from the liquidity mining, so they understand that what is happening here is not taken away, it's not locked, it's no capping. So it's, yeah, I
hope everyone understood that, because, and I've talked about this in some previous videos, but it's great that you were able to walk through that, because traditionally in a lot of platforms that we have that have a comparable sense of what the return is, and also whether we have access to the capital that we've put in. There's a lot of cases where they'll say, oh, well, you have to have this capital staked for 180 days or a certain amount of days. And then they'll say, oh, well, or they'll move the goalpost and they'll change. So we're hoping that the future of Liquidix stays in this consistent manner. We know from the front, right, that 30% of whatever we deposited, just like myself, right? So I've deposited over 10,000 and 7,000 is now in my account, right? So I have access to that 7,000 whenever I want to use it, right? If I decide to ever withdraw any of that 7,000 just as a test or anything like that, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but if I were to withdraw that and say I got it, I'm glad it worked, I proved the system
you
that
put in
works,
70-30 is still
there. So that decision, of course, that test is going to cost me if I decided to do that. So for me, it would make more sense to just leave it in there and let it do what it's going to do.
Actually, we checked our system. In the second day, more than 100 people withdraw their deposit.
Yep, and that's just what happens. I mean, that's the nature of the space. They want to test withdrawals. For me, because I'm a person that shares my journey with the world, there are some people that decide to join my team or whatever, and I'm able to test withdrawals from the referral commission. So I'm pleased to be able to say here on live that I tested my first withdrawal from my referral commission, and it hit my wallet within a day when they said that it was, and I always say, let's be realistic. If they're going to tell us 48 hours, let's give them a whole 48 hours before we start tripping. All right. There's no reason to trip on that. But at the same time, it's just great that the platform is working. I really do hope everyone understands the accessibility to our capital. I think that's something that really changes the game for what Liquidix is doing. Of course, the return may not be as impressive as some may seem in the space, but what we're looking for is not just flash in the pan. We're looking for longevity. We're looking to be able to talk about Liquidix on April 28th, 2025, the same way that we're talking about it right now in 2023. So I know that's still that's a goal for you, and nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows the future and what it holds. It could be even more lucrative in the future. But go ahead. I see you want to say something.
Right. One thing, two things I want to add. We're also preparing, Alex's lawyers are preparing right now contracts with each customers, right? So this is called insurance pool. We never have seen nothing in this space like this, right? So many of you may say that is a bullshit talk, but it's not. Insurance pool means if something happens, and this is again with Alex's interview, please watch it later if Jarol gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we post it in the Telegram group today for sure, everybody.
So he said the insurance pool, if something happens on the project side with the bot or on a mistake of Alex, right? 100% of your money will be paid back to you. If, let's say, a black scenario, crazy scenario in crypto world, Ethereum goes to 0 or something like very crazy, which is a small percentage can happen, then of course they cannot see it coming and they cannot cover this. But if something happens on the project side, they made a mistake, you don't lose your money. How is possible? As Alex said in this interview, again, it's not my words, it's Alex's words. He said that they are earning themselves so much money in this liquidity pool from this liquidity mining that they can be sure that everyone gets their piece if something happens. So they are not taking the money to themselves, but they're waiting if something happens, right?
Right. And that's always good to know. Go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off.
No packages here. This is another thing. We don't have any packages. right? Whatever amount you want to deposit, after $50, you can deposit.
So you mean to tell me right now that if I started with $1,000 and tomorrow I wanted to put in some odd amount like $732,
yes,
I could do that.
Can do. Yeah, and 70% of it start to generate your money. So this is again what shows you that actually is real, right? Why you need to have some packages with some capping, with some lock amount. If it's really, if the other companies is the trading, yeah. So put some higher fee. If you want to withdraw it from other company, you can do it. But yeah, the locking period is not making any sense. And to be honest with you, first when I heard about ROI, like Liquidix, that it gives back some percent, I said, I don't want to hear about this because I know what happened. And then my friend said to me that it depending on the concept. Come on the call, he explained, and as I told you, he invested 1 million with Alex in 2021. Second thing is how much the liquidity pool can take in, because there must be, you know, some limit, and it's $4 billion. $4
billion, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's also an interview with Alex, but he said, what will happen if it's going to be full? Because he has some 9-figure guys also coming on board now. Yeah. So they already have tested 1 year a new system with kind of the same percentages, so they can implement the new system. So no worries about this. So this guy is, yeah, if you watch the interview, you can understand that he's smart. Yes. He's smart and yeah, honest guy in my eyes. And check his YouTube channel also. So yeah, from me.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I get that information from you again, because I know I haven't seen that interview personally. So I want to get that, make sure I get a chance to watch it. Everyone that is knowledgeable about Liquidix and what we've got going on here at our channel, you know that we have a Telegram group that we drop some information in. Make sure you jump in that Telegram group. I'm going to be posting those interviews in the Telegram group as well as this one. For those of you that missed the live, ladies and gentlemen, I think we do have our hands on something extremely special. And we have access to guys like Artur that are dedicated and committed to this project. Those of you that know me, you know I'm spread out, right? You know I'm in a whole bunch of things. Artur, you've seen my channel. I'm in a whole lot of things. I don't run from it. I don't hide from it. But what I'm willing to do in everything that I put my face in is slowly take the time to learn. And no matter how long it takes me to learn, I'm dedicated to learning the information so that I can be of value to the people that watch. And of course, you know, people are always going to make their own decisions. You know, I'm not a person that's here to hold a gun to your head and say you have to do this or you have to do that. But one thing that I'm very open about is what I'm deciding to do. And of course, I always put my skin in the game and see what's going on. So one question I do want to ask you before, and I know you're a busy guy, I don't know how much time you have.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I want to ask you, on what times do they do the payouts from the monthly return? So we do understand
every month on the first. Every month on the first.
On the first of the month.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So the thing is, they cannot give the daily. Is impossible.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Daily, the percentage is so small, but what they do, they also do the compounding to give you this up to 7.5%. So each month on the first, you're gonna see it, right? If you have auto compounding on, it will auto compound. If it's off, it comes in your back office, you can withdraw it.
So just for clarification, it's looking like Monday would be the first, right? So I guess for Monday, everyone will be able to see what they earned for the month of April. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, I have this question, and it probably doesn't work like this but say for people that just joined today, right? Just joined the 28th, and they're just getting funded, they're just getting their money into the pool. When do they see their returns? Do they see an abbreviated return? Do they see the full return on the first? Do they just see the return that accounts for what they've deposited? How does that kind of work for people that are joining later in the month?
Yeah, it's like this. Let's say somebody joins on 25th, right? On 26th, it start to generate you. So you get for this 5 or 4 days, you get on the first.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't need to wait another month. You can join on 15th. So you get for 15 days.
Yeah.
You get profit.
So everyone's return could vary for this, say especially for this first month, for those of you that are just getting involved, just getting started, this is really the first month that we've talked about this platform, right? So everyone's returns can vary from a month-to-month basis, kind of based on where you've joined. But of course, as time goes on, people will start to see a more consistent sharing of the same type of returns, of course, because they've been in for, I'll say percentage-wise, because people are going to put in their different amounts. But percentage-wise, people are going to be able to see similar things as time goes on.
Yeah, this is an example for you. Let's say you start, let's say example, 10K, yeah? So 7,000 start to generate your money.
Yep.
In a year, it can be almost up to 17,000, up to in 1 year, right? So in another program, which gives you 10% monthly, right? You put 10K in, after 10 months, you will have your initial investment back.
Right.
Here, after 10 months, you are approximately going to earn up to 4.5 thousand in profit.
Yep.
Because of the compounding.
And I hope everybody understands that, because I know there's a lot of platforms that I personally would join with the same kind of stake, right? Same kind of skin in the game. But I do it to reverse engineer the platform to create an income for myself, right? So that's something that we're going to be able to see at an actually higher level at this point, because usually before we're withdrawing every month to get to the point where we're in the black. We're going to be back in the black a lot sooner because we're having access to our capital, 70% of it. It's like we're starting from 70% instead of 0. So I hope everybody understands that. I know it took me a little bit of time. It didn't take me too long to understand that. So I'm hoping everybody gets that and how important that is with this platform, that opportunity that we have. And we'll talk about the bonus plan another day. I'll probably do another video on that. But I really wanted to just, whatever emphasis that you wanted to bring today, I wanted to make sure that those were highlighted. I'm going to check in the comment section just to see if there's any questions. For those of you that may have some questions, try to pop them in as soon as you get them so we can get them answered. I want to respect Artur's time. We got tuned into TJ, my guy, and my upline. He's in the building, so he shouted himself out. Well, he didn't shout himself out. He said hello. So shout out to TJ, my guy. Let's see. Somebody asked what the company's name was. It's right there in the description of the video, but it is called Liquidix. And
it's like this. I will also share in your Telegram group, if you give me, if I can share. Yeah. We have also the company registration. So the company is Grail Consulting, and the company's project is Liquidix, right? Okay. Grail Consulting is a company from 2019. So I will share in your Telegram group the document. You can see, to be very transparent with you guys, because we don't want to hide anything. That's why we're showing you the 70-30 also, right? So it's...
And Artur, remind me today, because if you have Telegram, I can make you a co-host of the Telegram group. So if there's anything at any time of the day that you want to just drop in there that you think is going to be of value to the community, I'll give you free reins to do that, brother. So that way people can get that. We do also daily presentations. So I'm gonna post the presentation link in Zoom. So I do it. Also my partner Brenda is doing it. Yes. So just jump in, guys, and it's all for free. The information is for free. So is there a presentation today? Yeah, it's actually ongoing right now. It's on right now. So it has been 30 minutes ongoing. So if you want, this is I will share the link with you, so you guys can jump in. Yep. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna get the link right now. It's a little bit delayed from here to the YouTube channel itself, but just drop it in. Let me see. Where is my? I drop in our messenger, right? I post Facebook. In our messenger the Alex video also, so you can check it. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this information. Yeah, and everything what you heard from me, guys, is coming actually from Alex. You know, for me it was important that every question, how they do the liquidity mining, you know, what's the technology behind it. So watch in Telegram group, join it, right? And watch the interview with Alex. You will get a lot of information, and also check his YouTube channel, AEM Crypto, to understand what this guy has done and what he's doing. Yes, yes. We're going to make sure everyone's equipped with that. Artur, thank you so much. It's giving me a little hard time posting it in the actual YouTube chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it in my Telegram. So for anybody that's watching this video, go into the description of my videos. You will find in my little Liquidix section, you will see the Telegram that I have sponsored for Liquidix that I drop information in. Artur, I'm going to do my best to add you to it as soon as possible, my brother, so that you can be able to drop anything that you feel is important in there. And guys, oh snap, this is the wrong. Oh no, it's not. It's bringing me to the Zoom link. Okay, great. All right, just making sure. All right, Artur, thank you so much for your time, man. Let me jump over here and just make sure there's no more outstanding questions that we won't be able to handle ourselves. It says up to 7.5, I believe. Yes, that's what it said, up to 7.5 per month. Now you can confirm, is it up to 7.5 or could it possibly be more than 7.5?
What you need to understand, everywhere where is a fixed percentage, you cannot promise a fixed percentage. It's impossible. It's impossible to give a fixed percentage, right? Because the months are so different. It's up to 7.5. As I told you, in 3 years, the lowest, as my friend said, was 5.5%. Lowest, not 1 month, but usually it's more than 6, more than 7.
Awesome. So there you go. And we know that we know that as a red flag here. If we see something that's saying, oh, we promise you this, we may still jump in it, but that's one of our first red flags. Like, okay, you can't guarantee in the space anything. So the fact that you're trying to guarantee something, seeing up to 7.5 is great.
I'm not even criticizing, I see the YouTubers, the channels, and they're honest, If you want to play with your money, is okay, and if people want to take the risk, some win, some lose, but
Well, this space in general has been like the casino for us. We only attack it with risk capital. You know what I'm saying? We don't spend all day. We get our money in, we get our money out. That is how we've handled the space. But that's why I believe Liquidix is a breath of fresh air. There might be a little bit more of a trust factor that can be had with a platform like this. Now, of course, we still don't have a crypto ball. You don't, I don't. We don't know how the markets could look. We don't know the future of leadership, all that great stuff. But we know what we know, and that's enough for us to make a decision for right now. So that's all we can do. That's all we can just live with that and continue to hope for the best, right? But we're both positive people, and we're both looking forward to a prosperous future with Liquidix, and I hope that we can continue to do and have conversations like this as we can continue to grow through this. I want to say one more thing before we let you go, Artur. Congratulations for reaching the gold rank, and for those of you that don't know what that is, you can go look at the presentation and find out what it is. We just wanted to clap it up for you real quick. Artur, thank you so much, man. I'll let you go and let you do what you got to do. I know it's a different time. We're just getting our day started, whereas you're probably trying to wind down your day. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm usually awake at 3, 4 a.m. and my wife already said to me that you need to sleep. But the USA people waking up, I work with them. I'm on the Zoom calls, but I love what I do, and you're all welcome in the Telegram group. If you need any Zoom calls, more explanation, Jarol, reach out to him, ask him, and I can be on the Zoom and explain you more. So
we'll set it up and we'll get all the people's questions answered. And as more questions file in from the people that watch this later, we'll take note of those as well, and we'll talk about them. Send me a message on Telegram really quickly so that I can go ahead and quickly add you to the Telegram group if you can find me. It's just at BANKOFJHAROL, just spelled out straight. BANKOFJHAROL.
Tell me again what it was at
BANKOF JHAROL.
Cannot find you. Can you send me in the messenger? So I will send you a
message.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I'll go ahead and send this over to you now. Thank you all for watching. Remember, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you get strapped, or if you get hacked from not being strapped, it's only your fault, all right? I've been hacked before, and I don't want it to happen to you guys. Be careful with the WhatsApp, man, and the helpline in the comment section. If you like this content, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Artur, thank you again.